Good morning, Raptor Nation. This is Talk Raps with Adonde here with another news and update video. So the Raptors making their final roster team for the 2021-2022 upcoming season, and 17 names are now on this team, with 2 being on 2-way contracts. So yesterday the Raptors making some moves, and moves that kind of shock a lot of people, Raptor fans out there. I know most of you are upset with this one here. So who would have made the final cut? And let's get into these names. So the final roster names came down to Sam Dekker, Bonga, Yuta Watanabe, and Ishmail Wainwright. And out of those 4, they waived one, and that one is Ishmail Wainwright. And I know a lot of Raptor fans are kind of upset with this one. I'm, on the upside with this one also too, but I feel like this was probably a great move by the Raptors. Now, I know a lot of you are going to come to me and say, well, what are you talking about, a great move? Well, I'm going to get into that later on, and why out of the 3 other names that the Raptors kept, one of them I believe is going to be more helpful for the team. So first on this list is, no surprise, Yuta Watanabe, and him making the team. This is a no-brainer. He is the type of player that he will give you a lot of energy on the court, a lot of hustle. If you remember watching him last season, the way he played in most of the games, where he diving for balls, getting those loose rebounds, and also he's not that type of player that's gonna give you 20 plus points out there on the court. But what the Raptors like to see in guys like Yuta is that they give it their all, and try to make plays that will help benefit the team also. Next player on this list is Sam Dekker. And that shouldn't not surprise any of us. Okay, Sam Dekker showed in the last preseason game against the Washington Wizards, when he dropped 18 points, that Raptors could use more shooting, right? And Sam Dekker is one of those, I'm not going to say he's a top 10 shooter, right, in the NBA right now. But in that last preseason game, when he dropped those, when he went 4 for 5 on those threes, he showed Nick Nurse and Masai Ujiri and Bobby Webster, hey, I've been in the NBA, although I didn't play last season, but I've been in the NBA. I know what I can bring to this team. And with him making that final cut roster spot, it was a no-brainer for me, that I know he was going to make it. The last name, Bonga. Now, so it came down to Bonga and Ishmail Wainwright. Who would stay, who would go? And with the Raptors keeping Bonga, that is another Yuta Watanabe type player. He's gonna be out there giving a lot of hustle, energy. I believe his defense is what the Raptors were looking for. Plays kind of great defense. Apart from Ishmael Wainwright, Ishmael Wainwright, to me, for me not making the cut, the final roster spot. I believe because you have so much guards out there, you don't want to have too many 6, 7, 8, 9 guards out there. They do have a 6'9" guard, Delano Banton, and also was is another. You have Goran Dragic out there, Civic, Mihailuk. These guys, they don't want to keep so many guards. So keeping Isaac Bonga, which they could use more of a upsize and athleticism of for this team. I believe Isaac Bonga was the right choice for making this final roster spot. Now, for Ishmael Wainwright, I wish him all the best. Right? Hopefully, he finds a team or a team will use his talents and that they could use some help. Okay? So, how about this roster team? This roster team. Okay, we have Precious Achua, OG Anunoby, Delano Banton, Scotty Barnes, Kem Burge, Isaac Bonga, Chris Boucher, Justin Champini, Sam Dekker, Goran Dragic, Malachi Flynn, David Johnson, Civic Mihailuk, Pascal Siakam, Gary Trent Jr., Fred VanVleet, and Yuta Watanabe. So those are the 17 names on this squad. Are you excited with this team? Are you surprised of the roster moves that they made making this team? Who starts, as I mentioned in my other video on opening night, and who is coming off the bench, which I'm pretty sure you should already know. Also, there's other moves. Raptors did sign Ashton Hagins and Breein Tyree as free agents. They did sign Josh Hall with a couple of days ago from the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's saying here that they waived him, so I'm not sure if this is up to date right now. Also, they also signed Alex Antetokounmpo, which is Giannis's brother. Those two were signed to 10-day contracts. Now, Alex Antetokounmpo, it doesn't show here, but they say they did sign him, but I'm not seeing on my other app here why it's not showing his name here. So those two were signed to 10-day contracts, but Josh Hall was waived. And maybe if someone can correct me if Josh Hall is still on this team. And as I mentioned, Ashton Hagins and Breein Tyree. So those names were signed for the G League. Okay, guys, girls, let me know the comment down below about this team, and let's hear your opinion. All right. So if you're new to my channel, remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you another time. This is Talk Raps with Adonde. Let's get into this one. Raptors season is about to begin in 3 days. That's right, Wednesday against the Washington Wizards. NBA season does start on Tuesday. Right? Milwaukee against Brooklyn, and Golden State against the Lakers. Right? So, hope you have a wonderful Sunday. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.